Hello, Kyle here. When I was little growing up, my mom wouldn't allow me or my brothers to play with guns, but I'm a grown man now, so I can do what I want. So I got myself a Nerf gun. I'm gonna open it the fast way. There it is. It doesn't quite look cool enough to me yet though. I'm just gonna scuff this up with some steel wool and then paint it up to look more badass and maybe stick some other shit to it. Alright, so I've got some of these little wedge pieces that you get from stretch canvases. I'm just gonna, use some of this super glue that's left over from my do-it-yourself grid light last year, and I'm just gonna glue some of this in weird random spots to make it look not like Nerf made it. Glued and painted some wood tabs here, and I've glued on some more wood tabs here. Okay, so now that I've painted it all black, I've kind of unified it, and I realized the pieces that I've glued on don't really match because of all these little fine intricate details and stuff. So I'm just going to take some layers of good old hockey tape and, tape it on and cut bits out and cover up some of these potentially trademark branding identifiers and cover them up as well. It's important to stipple as you're painting because brushstrokes are a dead giveaway that you've painted something, where the stippling on screen will often read as some sort of metallic or polymer or something. It's a lot easier to get away with. Anything that looks black on screen is probably not black in real life. So I'm going to put a few shades of various dark gray on this, and that should have it looking like a better black on screen. Unfortunately, some brands of paint have absolute shit packaging. Every single one of these tubes, brand new, even had the little sealed thing here. Every single one dried out, so do not buy paint from this company. They're utter shit. Cool, so I finished the paint job, adding some subtle variations as well as a little bit of aging. I noticed the trigger is a bright orange, and I didn't want to paint that up because it's plastic and I don't have the right kind of paint, so it would scratch off right away. So instead I tried to integrate it by adding the same shade of orange to these little details on either side. It stood out too much, so I just took some gray and just did some heavy block aging on those, and then some light block aging on the rest. Used a little bit of this golden iridescent stainless steel course to give it a little bit of a metallic shimmer in a few places. But yeah, I think that's about done. That's my space gun. Now I know this is kind of boring. It's very tempting to open this up and install some wires and LEDs and blinky lights and stuff, because yeah, that certainly looks cool, but realistically, if you were a soldier on some sort of sci-fi space mission type thing, would you want a bunch of bright blinking lights advertising exactly where you are? I mean, I think even this orange is a little bit too showy, but I mean, it's supposed to look kind of cool on camera, and I think it kind of sort of achieves that. There we go, my slightly modified Nerf gun that looks more like a movie-ish prop sort of thing, I guess.